Hello, everybody. Let's go ahead and just see what our spirit guides, angels, ancestors, whoever wants to tune in. Let's see what they have to say, okay? See if we can get any channeled messages. Ooh, we got 2 of them. Ooh, nothing will come of this situation and a new romantic cycle begins. And what do we have? The energy is gaining momentum. Bottom of the deck, adjustments are required. It almost sounds so plain and simple, you know? Listen, I just heard if you keep doing what you've always done, you're going to keep getting what you've always got. So if you've always been a runner, stop running. If you've always been a chaser, stop chasing. Attract. Okay? No matter what, attract. And when you attract and you learn the art of attraction and you master that skill, is when you're going to come into alignment with not just romantic relationships, but partnerships of all kinds that are going to be fair and balanced, ones that are going to gain momentum. But there's some adjustments in someone's life that need to be implemented ASAP, you know, because really all you're doing is making yourself late when you don't, if you know what needs to be done and you're not doing it, you're just making yourself late, right? So if that's, you know what, I'm done in this relationship. I'm not getting anywhere. Nothing will come of this situation. I know that there's a new a new partner out there for me. So what do you need to adjust? Let it go. You know what? Funny enough, we also have that full moon eclipse coming up on the 28th in Taurus. Okay. And then right after that, there's a new start coming. And it's the final eclipse in Taurus too. So think back 6 months. What were you manifesting around that time? Because something drastic's about ready to happen around that time. So I'm thinking you're going to hear some things by the end of the month. That's what I'm seeing for you. By the end of the month, I think that you're eclipsing out old relationships. And I feel like new relationships are going to come in. And it's going to just take off, you know, if it's romantic or maybe it's a new best friend and all of a sudden you feel like you've known each other before and you just take off. Or it's collaborating with a group of people and all of a sudden it's like you guys have all known each other before and it just takes off. Whatever this is, or a new proposal when it comes to business to help even out your finances because you realize where you are, it's not going to take off. You've plateaued where you are. So you need to make some adjustments, let go of what needs to come of the situation. Like if this is about a job, right? It's about is this really going to get me where I want to go? You know, do I have to wait for people to die, you know, to move up in the company? You know, I'm working for salary and I am doing the job of 15 different people, you know, so it's about making sure also that you're getting paid what you're worth. There has to be balance here. Adjustments are required. So for some of you, this is about, you know, equal exchange. This is about equal exchange in relationships. And that's, like I said, not just romantic. So whether this is adjusting the way you're looking at it, adjusting where you live, adjusting, you know, where you're putting your resume in, adjusting the types of people that you're looking for. For some of you, you've always gone towards the bad boy. You've always gone towards the ones who end up, you know, disappearing on you, abandoning you, cheating on you. You know, it's time to adjust. It's time to adjust your energy so that this new romantic cycle, I mean, we just had that new moon eclipse in Libra not that long ago. So what are we manifesting here? Okay? Because adjustments are required. Whatever this is, adjustments are required. Okay, so I want to go ahead and pull some of these cards. They're so beautiful. Look at that. Look at that strength card. Some of you are really pulling in on your inner strength right now. A lot of courage. A lot of courage. Okay, what do we got here? High Priestess. Yes. Yes. High Priestess is, and it's right underneath the nothing will come of the situation. It's like for some of you, you intuitively knew that something was like just not in your best interest, okay? And that something wasn't going to work out or something needed to be adjusted. Or for some of you, you went to a psychic. All right? Wow, 10 of Cups, and it falls right underneath the new romantic cycle begins. Someone here is getting ready to have a baby. Careful, you might just end up pregnant quickly. And and then we got the 8 of Swords in the reverse. So the 8 of Swords in the reverse is like coming out of confusion, knowing what you want to do, knowing like you're no longer bound, like tied up. And it says energy is gaining momentum. It's almost like the brakes are being taken off of you and it's all systems go. And when this talks about love, the 10 of Cups is the fortune after difficulty. So for those of you who have done the work, this is what you're manifesting right now. And you knew it. You knew it. And that is why at the bottom of the deck, Queen of Swords, she's all about the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help me God. So the Queen of Swords, it says adjustments are required. That sits right next, they sit side by side. I feel like, this eclipse that is coming up on the 28th, there's going to be some drastic changes. And there very well could be some type of communication. But I feel like this communication is actually, it's not a harsh communication because she's got her sword down. And I see the dove of peace on her shoulder. So this is like, where if in the past you felt like you had to fight or where you've had your sword drawn because you needed to protect yourself, I feel like you don't need to do that. Your guides and angels are protecting you. I feel like anything that comes at you at this point in time is going to be walled off. It's like, because you've been through so much that you're about ready to finally step into a state of bliss. And I say that, I feel very strongly about that. And I don't mean that in very mundane. I mean, this is where, like, people are talking about you behind closed doors. Your 10 of Cups is right here. A new romantic cycle begins. For some of you, you could even meet this person through friends or family. For a lot of you, this is someone you're going to end up having a long-term family with. For others of you, if you're already in a relationship, this is where you find out that you're pregnant. Congratulations. And I want to clarify why the 8 of Swords, Spirit. Why the 8 of Swords? So 7 of Wands, feeling like you need to protect yourself, stand your ground. 8 of Pentacles, putting in the work. Queen of Cups, emotional fulfillment, emotional, like, this is the Queen of Cups here, man. The Queen of Love. Why the Queen of Cups? Yeah. The Lovers. Someone here wanting to make a choice. Needing to make a choice. Someone here wanting to come out of conflict with someone. Even. But for some of you, I feel like, yeah, the Lovers here with the new romantic cycle begins and the 10 of Cups. Like, this is like a very blessed union. Whoever it is that this Lovers, yeah, 10 of Pentacles. Oh my God, clarifying the Lovers. Like, this is long-term legacy. This is abundance in all areas. This is a very high level of commitment. This is, what you've always waited for. Like, your wish is my command is like what I'm hearing from Spirit. Your wish is my command. And it's all because you stayed in a very loving space and you were also very, you thought things through and you were very strategic as to the way that you maneuvered. And I feel like because of that, you are coming into union with someone. That's funny. I just got the Queen of Wands and the King of Swords on the Ten of Cups. Someone who sees you as a relationship that they want to work on. They see you as their forever person. Why the High Priestess, the Hanged Man, the Chariot? Yeah, if you keep hanging upside down and don't move forward, you're never going to have this Six of Wands, the victory. You've got the Chariot and the Six of Wands side by side. This is the High Priestess. You know something's getting ready to change. You know something's shifting. You feel it. Whoever I'm tapped into, you are the High Priestess. And you know it. You have been sacrificing for the greater good. More power to you, sister. And because of that, there's a match here, the King and Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is the overall energy. You're about ready to find your match. Now, whether that's your match in business, your match in love, your new best friend, colleague, work colleague. And it's like all of a sudden things are going to move forward. It's like off to the races, and it's going to bring longevity. With the Lovers and the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. But the High Priestess is like, use your intuition. Use your intuition. And I feel like for a lot of you, whoever I'm tuned into, your intuition is like ding, 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 ding. And I feel as we get closer to, and if any of you guys are like spiritual healers or any of that kind of stuff, like tarot card readers, Reiki practitioners, nurses, you guys like, you guys are all spiritual healers as far as I'm concerned when you do those types of, where you can give back to humanity and help raise the vibration. However you do that, you're a freaking healer. With that said, I feel like you need to work on really standing in your power and realizing you have a gift and you need to share it with the world. And when you're willing to put yourself out there, it's like you can't do anything for anyone if you're just holding on to the information. So it's like nothing will come of this situation if you're not willing to share it, with other people. How can you share these gifts? How can you give back with your energy? You can have it bottled up inside for a really long time, but it's almost like I'm almost getting like this bow and arrow where they're pulling back, and it's like, okay, it's time for you to let go, because the pulling back is the High Priestess with the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man's upside down, but then all of a sudden he cuts himself loose, and boom, he's off in that chariot, and he's got his cavalry with him. And then all of a sudden it's like, boom, the energy gains momentum. It's like bam, thank you, Spirit. I think it's about seeing things differently. Wow, very beautiful messages. So if this is about love, I do feel like for a lot of you, you are getting ready to step into a new beginning right here. And this is all about your personal development, because you have ascended, because you have made those adjustments, because you have looked at things, from all different angles, and you have learned how to tune into your own magic, is going to help you like step through this corridor into this new life. This new, new love relationships for some of you. Those of you who are here looking for love, which is a lot of my followers. Divine light work. See, we talk about you guys being light workers. And then connecting with Spirit, and you are the rainbow bridge. Okay, so this is about utilizing the elements as well. For some of you, you're witches or pagans, however you guys go by. Some of you, you're spiritual. Some of you, you're, yeah. Oh my God, look at the bottom of the deck. Soulmate relationships. Look at this. You guys, whoever it is out here that's looking for love, it's here. It's here. New romantic cycle begins. You are the rainbow bridge. All you have to do is just cross the rainbow, and on the other side, like, is going to meet you in the middle is your divine counterpart. This person is going to match you. They're going to be your equal. Look at that. They're going to be your equal. There's going to be equal give and take. I give, you give. I give, you give. I give, you give. It's not I give, I give, I give, I give, you give. You take, you take, you take, you take. I take. Like, it's even. I give, you give. I give, you give. And that's what I see in this. And that's what Libra represents, is the we. It's not about me, 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 me. That's Aries, right? How can we be working together for the same common goal? Someone here is going to want long-term with you. I am absolutely seeing that. So whether that's long-term in work, long-term in relationship, I'm definitely seeing it here. Anyway, you guys, I'm going to leave that there because I really like this reading. I love you all so much. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram under The Footsteps to Peace. And thank you to everyone who has donated to my channel. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And I will chat with you again soon. Take care.